So, hello everyone. Today I decided to show you what dangerous reptiles you can meet in the forest, also in the water and at home. You get comfortable and let's go. Walking through the jungle, you may encounter something similar to a snake, but for some reason it does not move. Mr. Stuff. Now he's stirring. He probably ate there or slept there. This is an antediluvian millipede or kivsiaki. In Russia, they are also found, but much smaller. They are not poisonous, not aggressive, they will not bite you. This is not a scolopendra. Most often, they feed on trees that have fallen with fallen foliage, too, where they sleep. Here we found just in the foliage he was sleeping. But he has parasites, by the way, I see here. I don't know if he can focus or not, I have a camera. He has parasites. Here's the bottom on the abdomen next to the paws. Very beautiful. Looks like a little snake. I would be able to pick up just the only thing he can release a substance that can. Well, it stinks a lot, and that's why I don't want to wash my hands afterwards. By the way, if you didn't know, lemurs smear themselves with oatmeal to outrun mosquitoes. Such a repel is obtained. These worms are strange, but the little one, by the way, is also a nod, yes, only it's small. This is his cub. Yes, it's a cub. Here it is, look at it. So, who knows the name of this beetle? Write in the comments. I wouldn't give him my hand to let him. No, he's not. You know what I chewed. Yes, he chewed juicy, of course. By the way, about the scolopendras. There is a giant scolopendra, and the only documented case of death from the bite of scolopendra was precisely in the Philippines. An 8-year-old girl was bitten in the head, and because of this she died. He has a very painful bite. You bite can hurt for up to 2 days. Very powerful halocera, it can bite very hard, bite through the skin very easily. Therefore, if you walk through the jungle, be sure to look at what you are grabbing, because it can bite. All the time that I have been here, I have never seen in the wild exactly on, let's say, in the jungle. I have never seen a scolopendra. Only here at our site. So we finally found him. This Rogopag Neil. I'll show you now. The females of this spider are much larger than the males. You can see it, I'll show you now. This is the male, and this is the female. That is, it is 10 times larger than the male. If she doesn't like the male, she eats him. By the way, about the pairing, it's very interesting. They have a seed inside on their front pedipalps, and they somehow get inside, in short, inside the female, first one pedipalp, then the second one. Because if he doesn't have time to do it, then surely other spiders can come and fertilize the same female. Therefore, they use two pedipalps in which the seed is located. They also dance a special kind of dance on the female's stomach to calm her down so that she does not eat them. In Japanese mythology is the monster Zero Gumo. So this monster used spiders as a way to change his appearance to a very beautiful woman and lure men. As you can see, this is a slightly different nonfil, a bigger one. His belly is a little different from what you've seen before. There are quite a lot of varieties of spiders here, but I personally have only seen these. If I find it, I will definitely take a picture, and you can see it on my Instagram. I post Instagram of spiders, beetles, butterflies, well, nature in general. About his web. Its web is so strong that fishermen use this web to weave some kind of cocoons out of it, with which they catch fish. The size of this spider, here you are, it seems to you that it is not so big, but it is this one that you see now. His abdomen is somewhere from his head to his ass, he has about 5 centimeters, but with paws he will be about 12 centimeters. If you go, let's say, on some plantation there and he falls on you, of course he can bite you, but it won't be so dangerous. You can also meet an ogre here. By the way, we also have flaws in Russia, but they are very beautiful here. Here's a look at this, for example, a very beautiful grivupa. Especially her zigzag web. Often, while taking a bath, you can also meet a hermit spider. Here it is. Some of their species are very poisonous, can cause tissue necrosis. So be careful, but these spiders are harmless enough, so you shouldn't be afraid of them, and you can even take a shower with them. So you have a spider, of course, will not kill, but although the fuck knows, they are not dangerous. I even went with one of them in my pants once, because these spiders really like to get into clothes that are hanging, let's say, on a hook in your bathroom somewhere. They're hiding there. I don't know what they are doing there, but keep in mind that they can sit in their clothes. You can accidentally put on pants or a jacket, and you will have a spider sitting inside, and it will not be very pleasant to me. In principle, I treat them normally, but some people just can't stand them. Perhaps more terrible than wild bees and wasps can be ants that live here in abundance. And in the Philippines, you can also be bitten by ants in the jungle and at home. If you don't have an allergic reaction to ants, then in principle it's okay. This goat can bite you. And it hurts. This is exactly his ass. Look here, I do not know what it is. First of all, look at what chewers he has. And secondly, the pain comes more from the ass. I do not know if he has a sting there, but it hurts enough. I won't let him bite, although look. I probably thought he was going to cling now, it would hurt a lot. So, is it visible? Not really. Personally, my wife is allergic to insect bites, to grass, and the last time I bit such an ant, we took him to the hospital. By the way, some ants are used as a surgical instrument. In Central Africa, forest tribes thought of using it as rhymes for wounds. They take an ant and attach it to this wound. He pulls two edges together, and you tear off his torso. The head instinctively clenches its jaws and stays there. You take another ant again to the frame tightens again, and in general, how long the wound, so the ants will be required. You can try with these ants, but it's unlikely to work, because it doesn't have such large mandibles. I decided to let this kid go after all. Don't you have any sugar? Refuses sugar. Don't refuse if he's stressed. Okay, go for a walk. Here is such an ant. Even going out to the ocean, you should not relax. When you swim, be careful with these fish. These are striped greyhounds that flock together and swim peacefully near the corals. But if you step on them or accidentally grab them, the results can be disastrous. They have thorns that are equipped with poisonous glands. And if you accidentally get pricked, it is quite possible that it can end in death. If you do get pricked, you should lower the affected area into hot water, and hot water will neutralize the poison. It is not necessary to pour boiling water over yourself. You can just stick your hand in water at a temperature of 50-60 degrees, a temperature that you can tolerate. Also here you can meet sea snakes. These snakes are very venomous. Be careful, if you see them, it's better not to approach, not to contact her. Like me, for example. Although some fishermen catch them and even eat them, in my opinion. Or they can accidentally get entangled in nets, and fishermen calmly pull them out. They are not afraid for their lives. Because they do not bite so often, but if they bite, it is often without poison. Just as a scare. If they hunt, yes, of course they will synthesize more poison. There are also caterpillars here. These caterpillars have bristles, which, if you touch them, you may have an allergic reaction. It may hurt, it may itch. I ran into it like that once, and my hand was writing for 2 days. Well, with that, we say goodbye to you. See you soon. See you, goodbye. If you liked the video, then subscribe to the channel and like it. Bye.